In Brazil, I was trying to show a photograph of a woman having an ecstatic experience giving birth. I could not get a single woman in a class to even open her eyes and look at the photo, even though I said there's no blood, there's no injury, there's just a woman giving birth without medication. They were that terrified. That is pathological fear, and that's rampant. It's spreading around the globe via television, mostly emanating from the United States.
We have reached an extreme degree in terms of cultural conditioning, extreme degree in terms of socialization of childbirth, extreme degree in terms of messages transmitted in a powerful way.
You could say we're all a bit brainwashed by the images that we see around labour and birth, or the images that we imagine because of our culture's negative story around labour and birth.
The television has many shows that give that fear.
You know, no television program is complete without some poor woman being rushed off to hospital with an emergency and then lying flat on her back, the worst possible position she can get into, to give birth to her baby.
Women are getting their education from sources that aren't always reliable. They're watching television shows that portray every birth as lasting 30 minutes. They're showing them with every birth practically ends up with an emergency run to the operating room, which has certainly contributed to women's acceptance of the high cesarean rates.
When all these thoughts are in their minds and in their hearts, it's already implanted.
That's really the whole message. Women, people who look at these videos, they understand that a woman has not the power to give birth.
It reinforces the idea that birth is dangerous, it's painful, it's horrible, it's something you've got to get through in order to have a baby. And they don't realise that there is an alternative. And with proper support, most women will produce a baby without a problem.
You know, I mean, if they did that on EastEnders and sort of say, oh yes, you know, she's booked for home delivery, actually, wouldn't that make the difference? I think it would. And I think that's what we've got to do. We've got to change society's perception.
The media are very important. I think there should be far more programmes on the television, on cinema, on the web that enable people to really find out about birth early on. And, you know, for there to be some critical debate about the pros and cons of different approaches.
We can impact that significantly by putting on the internet positive images of labour and birth, and it's very exciting to look on YouTube and see some of the videos there that, you know, we can positively brainwash ourselves into, you know, seeing that birth can be an incredibly pleasurable, empowering, ecstatic, safe and easy experience for mother and baby.